Hi, my name is Dana Beck. Welcome to my YouTube video. And today, what I'd like to share with you is the hook, how to get more opt-ins. The hook, how to get your prospects' attention. And in musical parlance, if you please, the hook quite often is, on a song, the hook in a song is quite often, a phrase or a guitar lick or guitar part or a drum beat or something, that causes you to remember that song. And then you kind of get it in your head. You can't get it out of your head because that hook just, keeps it really in your mind, keeps it in your head. And again, you're hooked on the song because of that, because of that phrase or that guitar part or that drum beat or whatever, and you see that quite often in songs. Well, but another way to look at it, at a hook, especially in internet marketing, another way to look at the hook is the reason why someone pays attention to you, the reason why someone's attention gets captured by your presentation or by your quote-unquote hook. And if your prospect or subscriber receives an email from you, here's something to think about. What is the reason for sending it? The reason is the hook. The reason is the hook. And it's important to think like your customers, get inside your customer's head and then ask themselves. And these kind of questions, you need to ask. If you were the reader of your email, why is John offering me this product? Why are you, using John as an analogy, but why are you offering this product to me? Why are you sending me this email? Why are you showing me this ad? And these are some questions you need to ask. What is driving it? What is capturing your prospect's attention? Well, the answer you come up with should be compelling. It should be curious. It should be polarizing, capturing your attention. It should be exciting, and it should also make logical sense. Well, how do you find that hook? Well, quite often, most people, most entrepreneurs, most promoters don't put a lot of effort or a lot of time in developing their hook. And this is a huge mistake because and the reason, because first of all, that's what's going to draw your people in. But also, the reason why a lot of marketers overlook this step is because it can be very challenging. It can be very, very a mental challenge, if you please, trying to come up with the right hook, the right thing that's going to capture your prospect's attention. So, how do you find a hook? All right. Well, how you find a hook? Here are some 4 basic principles. Number 1, look in your past, in your past, or even go far, back, as far as back as your childhood. Is there anything that happened that would make a good story, that would make a good hook? I remember when I was a kid, and is there something that would make a good hook, a good story? I remember when I was a kid, and I'm dating myself here. I remember when I was a kid, I could get a chocolate yoo-hoo and something called a ring ding. It was a chocolate cake for $0.25. That was back in the day. So, find something in your past or from your childhood that would, again, make a good story that would capture attention. Number 2. Another way to do it, look at an obstacle or a struggle that you overcame. In your business especially, you came to this obstacle, you came to this hurdle, and you figured out how to get over it, how to get through it, how to get around it. That would make a good story. That is another great way to develop a hook. Look at the obstacle or the challenge that you faced and how you overcame it. Number 3, try to create a story by doing something cool or crazy, come up with a funny story that has an impact or something that's really wild and crazy, if this is your style or your personality. This doesn't work for everybody, but come up with a cool idea or a crazy idea or something that's going to entertain people maybe, or just capture their attention. Because really, with your hook, you really only have about 5 to 10 seconds to capture their attention. So make sure it's really bizarre, really funny, really crazy. Or Look at the common wisdom. And what I mean by that is, well, this is the way everybody does it. So what? That's not the way we do it. We as entrepreneurs that are making an impact, we don't do it like everybody else. We do things a little bit different. We kind of take common wisdom and throw it out the window and do what works, do what's right, do what works. And so that could be another avenue for developing your hook. But ultimately, what the hook is to capture your prospects' attention. So, if you're on Facebook or some other social media, instead of scrolling, they see your hook, they stop it. Whoa, this is interesting. And you capture their attention. Then you draw them into your world. Now you can promote them. Now you can develop your story. Now you can develop your offer. And I'll be getting more into that in my next video. So again, just put the effort into why someone should pay attention to you. Put some effort and some thought into it. And the more effort and the more time and the more effort you put into developing your hook, the more return, the more success you will have with it. Develop your hook and the rest will be a heck of a lot easier. So start on it today. So anyway, that is a little bit on a hook. And again, anybody can come up with a great hook because you want to draw people's attention into your offer, into whatever it is you're promoting. And if you got value out of this video, by all means, please leave a comment. I love reading your comments and I respond to all the comments. And we'll follow up usually within 24 hours. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel below. And if you like this information and you'd like to learn more about how you can develop yourself as an entrepreneur and become a very effective, very powerful entrepreneur, go to this link, boom, right there. Just go to this link right there. And again, this is not an MLM, this is not an income opportunity, but this is a training center that will provide strategies, tools, insights on how you can develop and grow your own online business successfully and to be a successful online entrepreneur. So go to this link to learn more. Also, this link will be below this video in a hyperlink in the text below. And so again, go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and go to this link to learn more how you can be an effective entrepreneur. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Thanks again for watching, and you take care now. Bye-bye.